Hello everyone and welcome back. So today's video is going to be a very interesting one, I think. It's one I haven't done in a long time and I'm going to be showing you guys my makeup collection. The last actual makeup collection video I did, I'm pretty sure was my declutter in 2017, and I have got rid of a lot of products. I've got new products. I've also got new storage and everything. I just thought it was time to do another makeup collection. I was going to do one once a year, and then every obviously the past 2 years I forgot, so I thought it is long overdue for a new makeup collection video. I don't have the biggest amount of makeup like what most YouTubers have because I do not get paid from YouTube. Everything that I have has either been bought with my money, a gift card that I've been given, or it's been given to me because someone didn't like it but I did. So everything has pretty much been purchased. Nothing has been won in competitions, giveaways or anything like that, but I buy everything with my own money. I haven't really bought any high-end stuff in a while, but I have my eye on a few things that actually have caught my eye. So yeah, just let me know as well any recommendations for products that you have once you see the ones that I have. But if you guys are interested in seeing my makeup collection, then just keep watching. So I show you my skincare stuff sort of as well. So this is my desk and I'm just going to give you an overview. This is where I do my makeup. It is right in front of my window because I use natural lighting for everything pretty much. That's obviously my laptop and my phone and iPad and stuff. But yeah, the lamp I got's from Kmart. Don't know if they still sell it. I got it 4 years ago. Haven't seen it since, but it's from Kmart and it's wood and rose gold, which I really like. And then I'll start this side. This container was basically, I think it was a potted plant or something. My mum gave it to me because I just needed something to put my brushes in. And this is my face brushes that I have used, except for that one. But basically, I've got my powder brush. I use this one to dust away baking. This I use for spot concealing, foundation, highlighter brushes, bronzer, blush, foundation, normal things like that. So obviously they go in there and they're very dirty, so they need to be washed. That's my little succulent I got for Christmas that looks a bit sad because my cat keeps knocking all the leaves off it, but it has grown quite a bit. Then moving over to this side, I actually have one of these two little acrylic drawer things. I got it at some homeware shop a few years ago. The shop has since closed down, but you can get these sort of acrylic containers practically anywhere. This one's just got two drawers in it, so I'm just going to show you. The bottom drawer basically just has my two sets of tweezers, my MAC eye primer. It's got these two little kabuki brushes, which I actually really like. They're nice and soft. My go-to lip combo at the moment. My brow kit, a powder that I'm trying to use up, and then a pair of falsies that I just chucked in there the other day because I somehow, in between putting them on and taking them off, I lost the packaging for them. And then the second drawer basically just has all my tube products. So I've got my Match Perfection concealer that I use on my brows, a brow pencil, this is the Maybelline one, and then I've got brow gel, 3 mascaras. I got my liquid eyeliner, my pencil eyeliner in black because I don't really use any other colour, and Urban Decay eye primer, things like that. And that is the top drawer. Then on the top I just have my lip balm here. This goes with me everywhere. This is my favourite lip balm, the Nivea Hydro Care. Absolutely amazing, love it, highly recommend it. And then obviously I got one of these cotton round tower things, but there's always a few that don't fit, so I just stick them there and I'll use those ones first. And lastly over here, I've got my other brushes. So this obviously is eye brushes. Not all of them are used. These pink sets, pardon me, are what I bought back from my dad's, and then I've got other some other brushes I bought back from his, but basically they're my most used eye brushes. Not all of them are dirty, but the majority of them are. And in this little container is just my smaller brushes. My Designer Brands liquid eyeliner. Yeah, just my small brushes, because when these Eco Tools ones are down in that, I don't see them. So just to be able to use them, I stick them there. I do use them. I actually use them mostly for traveling, but I do use them. So I got my Anastasia brushes, I got this Bare Minerals brush, I got this Eco Tool set, a couple of like gel eyeliner brushes and things like that. So yeah, they just all sit there. So that is the overview of the top of my desk. And this is what my desk actually looks like. I got it from Officeworks. It was only like $90 or something, so pretty good. I have my eye on another desk I would like to get one day, but for now this is what I use. It's functional and, you know, it's sturdy, it's big, it's actually really super easy to clean. So yeah, it's a little bit dirty at the moment because I need to clean my room, but this is what I have. And before I get into the actual makeup collection, down here, this is actually the 2-shelf thing that was in my wardrobe. I can't bring myself to get rid of this, but I also have no idea where to put it. When I put it in my wardrobe, I never use the stuff that's in it, and it annoys me when it's in my wardrobe because it makes my wardrobe look really cluttered, sorry. So I stuck it down here. I actually use the products that are there now and, like, you know, stuff like that. So the top shelf has just got backup sponges, a 4-pack of my Chi Chi ones, backup wipes, and then stuff I use all the time. So micellar water, heat protectant, my moisturizer, my eye cream, wipes that I actually use because I always keep them in a clip lock bag because it just keeps them like better for longer. L'Oreal face mask I'm trying out, oil spray for my hair, you know, just stuff like that. My candle from Akoya that my cousin gave me. Hello, Shadow. Are you meant to be up there? Can you get down? It's useless trying to get her down from there. But that's what's in the top shelf, and the bottom shelf basically just has my speakers, some sunscreen, eucalyptus oil, and I actually just chucked my mirror down there. I used to just chuck my mirror down here or like down the side there now, but I thought, well, seeing as I don't have much to put in the bottom shelf, I might as well just chuck my mirror down there. It is plugged in and it's like twisted, so the mirror's flat because I can move it around. But yeah, my mirror I believe is from Home Medics, but I got it like years ago for my birthday, so I don't even know if they still have it. But yeah, that's just what I keep in there now. Rightio, so this is actually an overview of my proper actual makeup collection. These drawers are almost identical to the IKEA ones, but I actually bought them at Aldi. I have a vlog type of video up of me assembling them, and let me tell you, they were not fun to assemble. Never again, but now that they're put together, they're great. These are not the height of the IKEA ones. I cannot use these as like a base in a desk or anything. These are a under desk cabinet, so they're too short to be used as a desk, but you could use them as like bedside tables, or, you know, put them together like coffee table type of thing. You know, put them side by side and use them as a TV cabinet, something like that. They hold, I think, up to 80 kilos, so that's why I stacked it, because I thought there's no way my stuff weighs 80 kilos, like I don't have that much. So, yeah, that's what I have. I got them in the pine colour because then it sort of matches, like, that shelf and my lamp and things like that, because otherwise, you know, the white, I just feel like it would have been too white. I don't know, I just needed something to, you know, it goes with the beachy theme of my room, so on the top, I've got this bluebird mirror that I actually have had since we were at our old house, and I have no idea where it's from. It was a gift. It's got the most beautiful bluebird designs on the bottom and the top. It used to actually hang like basically where my desk was at my old house, but obviously it's not hung up now. We don't have like a plate rail in the middle of the wall because we've got the ones up there now, so I can't hang anything like that. The mirror is just too heavy. So I stuck it here, and it is blue tacked down because otherwise it just slides around, because this is like really, like, even though it's kind of rough, it's still really super slippery. Like my cat jumps up here and nearly slides off. So yeah, I just blue tacked it there so I knew it would stay. I don't really use it as a mirror. I just leave it there because I know it looks nice. This rose gold thing was from Target, I believe, but again, it was a gift from my mum or someone a few years ago. This is partially why I got the rose gold lamp. I was originally going to do my room in black, white and rose gold, but then I decided to go with a beach theme instead. But I've got this. Yeah, I like it. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it because I really like it. And the 2 green containers that you see on either side here, hold basically my clean brushes. So this one has these little brushes which are supposed to be for your nails, but I actually use them for makeup. Like these I use for highlighter. These flat ones I use to help me do like a cut crease, you know, things like that. Actually, that one I used on my nails. Little dots, that one I use for eyeliner, you know. They just help me with tiny, tiny little details if I need them. These pink things are supposed to help you like do a twisty knot thing in your hair. And then these ones are all like foundation brushes and things like that. And then this side is all either powder brushes and then some spare eye brushes that I either don't use or they didn't fit in my other container. Like I still use these. Also I keep some here that are clean that I just know I don't use much. Pardon me, if I have a friend come over and they need some brushes or something, then I've got a couple here that they can use. Most of my brushes are all from Wish, which is why they look like either pink or they got the white and gold, or even this wood set I think is from Wish. So I got those ones. I also have a couple of Real Techniques. I have an Urban Decay one there, Avon, Eco Tools, Elf, things like that, but the majority of them are from Wish. And on the top here as well, in a candle holder, oh, those containers as well also came from Wish. But this container came from the Hot Dollar shop. It actually housed a candle. Like, it didn't have a candle in it. You buy a candle to put it inside. It's a nice, like, pale blue on the inside, almost matching my lounge, which is why I chose to keep it. And I've basically just got, like, my lip liners and stuff in here, as well as these e.l.f. Matte lip colours, because I use them so often. But these black lip liners are the ones I really like. They're from Wish. I have these True Lips ones, which you can get on eBay, but I also bought mine on Wish. But yeah, basically mine are all just from Wish or like really cheap stores, but I've got every colour I basically need. So, I mean, you know, these are the ones I have. I don't use lip liners that often because honestly, I don't use lip products that often. But when I want a lip liner, they're here. I've got every colour I need and they're really nice. So, this is an overview. And now I'll just show you what is in the drawers. Okay, so in my first drawer, on the left hand side just here, I have concealers. So I have everything from my Focal or Big Cover to this Pop Feel Green concealer, which I actually really like. But I've also got the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer, Maybelline Fit Me, one of my absolute favourites. What else? I have Rimmel Wake Me Up, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, MAC Pro Longwear, the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, Maybelline Physicians Formula, CoverGirl, I have another MAC one, and things like that. And shoved in there as well is my two setting sprays. I have the NYX matte setting spray I've had for years and it's nearly empty. And then I've also got the MAC Fix Plus. I use this to enhance eyeshadows and things like that. This one I bought to use as a setting spray, but setting sprays don't do anything for my makeup, but I'll still keep it there if I want to use it. And then on this side I have foundations. So I've got anything from Rimmel. I've got a lot of Rimmel, nearly all of them. I've got the Lasting Finish, 25 Hour one, Wake Me Up, Lasting Matte, Stay Matte, Match Perfection, the Fresher Skin one, things like that. So I got all of those, and then I got designer brands. I got my Maybelline Fit Me, which is my absolute favourite. MAC. I have my Australis White Foundation, which is really nice. It goes with anything. And then in the back I've got Dermacol, all three shades that I need, a couple of sample pots, and just this L'Oreal one which somehow fell at the back. And also shoved in the back I have a packet of cotton buds, which I've had for years because I literally just like never use them, but that is what is in the first drawer. Okay, so the second drawer on this side I have loose powders and then like face palettes. So in my face palettes I've got my two Australis contour kits. I have my Aldi contour kit. I've got this blush bronzer highlighter kit thing from Wish. This highlighter palette from OXX, and a few little small ones back there. And then in my loose powders I've just got this, which was actually filled with baby powder, is what I used to use when I was baking. I keep it there as a very, very last minute backup just in case. I got my Higher Sun powder, which is what I use to bake with at the moment. I have this CoverGirl loose powder, which is actually really dark, but I use this when I am self-tanned. And then I've got like my Bare Minerals kit. This is in the colour Fairly Light, but it goes so dark on me. It's just a sample kit, so I've got the matte version, the original version. I've got the Mineral Veil, and also this bronzer thing, which is in the colour Warmth, but it's just a really weird colour. And this was the Ben Nye banana powder mixed with like a white powder to lighten it. So I either use it under my eyes or I just use it on my face if I need to make my foundation a bit more yellow. And then on this side I have my primers. I have not bought or tried a new primer in so long because I don't think primer actually does anything for me. Anyway, I've got my OXX matte primer, which is my favourite like silicone based primer. MAC Prep and Prime, this is actually my favourite primer that I use. I got the L'Oreal one, which I still can't seem to use up. I've got Laura Mercier oil free primer, which I actually use in the winter, it's really nice. I also keep my liquid illuminators here, so I've got this golden coloured one. I've got the iconic London one, but I don't really like it. It just makes my face look a bit weird. I have a sample size or mini size of Stila One Step Correct. A tube of Paw cream. I've got my Australis colour corrector, which is actually an illuminator, and I love this so much. I've got my Australis Colour Click primer, which is like absolutely terrible. It's really bad. Don't ever buy that. So that's basically what's in there. I've also got the Bare Minerals Prime Time one. I've got Rimmel Stay Matte. You know, I've got a few others, but that's the general overview. For the third drawer, this is very basic and simple. I have my blushes on this side and my face powders on this side. That also includes under eye powders. So in my blushes, I have everything from Maybelline Fit Me to, I got some Hourglass, I got Colourpop, I have a Napoleon Perdue cream blush, which is really nice. I got some OXX, that's really gorgeous. What have I got? Elf, which is really good as well. I have some Bow Beauty. What else do I have back here? I've got some Australis. I have a MAC blush, love this. I've got NYX, and my other Hourglass ones are at the back, and I have some Essence ones and some other colours as well. And then in my face powders, I have the Maybelline Matte Maker, which is like a new powder to me, and I actually really like it. I got Australis Fresh and Flawless. I have my Maycheer white powder, and this one's shattered. I have a backup there too. Australis banana powder, absolutely love this as well. And then I've got like my Model Co Invisible Matte. I've got some of my Sugar Box powder I love. What else do I have? Rimmel Stay Matte. The Elf Tone Correcting powder. You know, just press powders that I like. And then the last drawer on the first set is bronzers, highlighters, and like small eyeshadow palettes. So this is probably the biggest small palette that I have. It's the Maybelline Lemonade palette. I've been trying this out. I do like it. Not my favourite. The colours are a little bit dry, things like that, but it does work and it's nice. And I got things like my Revlon quads, I got Huda Beauty, I got my Chi Chi little palette. I have some single eyeshadows as well floating in the back there somewhere. And then I've got my bronzers and my highlighters. So highlighters, I've got Maybelline Master Chrome. This is a new one as well. I have a Mode one, which is lovely. I got Becca, Champagne Pop and Pearl. My Anastasia ones. For bronzers, I got NARS. I got the L'Oreal, Too Faced, Rimmel. Pretty sure I have an Elf one in there somewhere. Got my Maycheer powder, which I don't even like for a bronzer anymore, but I keep it just in case. So Maybelline bronzer, you know, that's the overview of my bronzer and eyeshadow drawer. Now my first drawer in the second set has all my bigger eyeshadow palettes in here. They're kind of all jammed in, but you know, I originally had them in this drawer, but I decided to put them in this one because it balances the weight out just a little bit more. But nothing in here has really changed. I've still got my Models Prefer palettes, my Carly Bybel one, my Designer Brands one, the Crayola box of colours, my double layered coloured thing is underneath, my Great Big Chi Chi palette, and then my high-end ones are more at the back just because they're smaller. I've got my two Anastasia, Kat Von D, I've got the two Lorac palettes, I've got the Urban Decay Smoked. My Colourpop palettes are at the back and things like that. So they're all in here. Took me ages to figure out how to get the drawer and everything together, but it looks good and that's how it's staying. In the next drawer, this is all of my lip products, and when I say all of them, I mean it's all of them bar the two that are actually in my little 2-drawer thing on my desk. So I have everything in here, from my lipsticks to my NYX Suede Vault. The little container there has got my small lip glosses in it, but I've got everything from NYX to MAC to Maybelline to Chi Chi, Colourpop, designer brands. I have everything. I've chucked it all in here because it's good just to rummage through everything, look at what I have and make a decision on what colour that I want. So it's all in the one place, all my colours are in the one spot, and I'm not really going to neglect one colour over the other anymore, so they're all in there. The second last drawer doesn't have too much stuff in it, but it's got my cream eyeshadows over here. 99% of them are the Maybelline Colour Tattoos, just because they're the only ones I really like. But I have got a NYX one, which is that gold one just there, and I have an Anastasia one, which is shoved up the back. That packet there is actually just the wheels for one of these, because they were supposed to come on wheels, but I didn't put them on, so it's the wheels. But I've got my Vampire Blood, I've got my denture glue for my fangs at the back, my lashes are all at the back there, and that container there has basically got my glitter eyeliners, spare primers, my other eyeliners I'm just not using on a daily basis, what else, backup liquid eyeliners and things like that, has that L'Oreal brush. My glitter eyeliners, you know, it's just got stuff like that in there, so that is what's in that drawer. It's just miscellaneous eye products, basically. And then the bottom drawer is not that much different, it's just all my products I haven't tried. So I do have my backup powders in my powder drawer, just because they would not all fit in here, but this is products I have not tried. Like, completely haven't tried. They're not necessarily new, they're just ones I have never used before. So I've got the Maybelline City Bronzer, I have a MAC powder which I actually bought to be a bronzer, I've got powders, eyeshadows, blushes, highlighters, liquid lipsticks, normal lipsticks, concealers. I've got everything in here. If I want to try a new product, I go in here, and that's where my new products live. So there we have it. That is my makeup collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, recommendations or anything, please leave them down below. I would very much appreciate it, and I will definitely take your recommendations into consideration. So thank you guys for watching. Unfortunately, I can't link most of these things down below because either they are not sold anymore, or things like my makeup containers, some of them are from the hot dollar shops and stuff, and they don't sell things online. So I'm very sorry, but if you have any questions about where anything is from, please ask me as well, and I would be more than happy to answer it. But thank you guys so much for watching. The subscribe button's down there, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!